So namaste everyone. The number one reason why you cannot be calm is because you don't have your own private space. Now I cannot expect that everyone should have their own room, but if you have some time in the weekdays or a weekend, just go out and spend some time in the park or maybe time with your friends, or just try to be sit alone where you can just observe the different patterns of your mind and the thoughts which start coming to you, because that's very important. But if you can afford having a own space where you can live by yourself, that's very important initially, because you can acknowledge each and every thought which comes to you, and that's very important aspect of being calm. The second is the most crucial, which is called the silence. Now, many of you have a constant chat or a conversation with your mind or with the people. The silence is the practice which you have to do at least for a 15 minutes or so. The silence will allow you to remove all the unnecessary thoughts and the toxic traits of your mind, and will allow to create a space where you can happily be with your own self and just observe the unwanted surroundings which you don't want it to indulge yourself into it. For example, if you're sitting in a one place and you're just being in a place where you can listen the bird sounds, the running of a fan or a car noises or any background or a white noise around you, without making any judgment or analysis, that's very important. So silence is the practice which you can do it any part of a day or any time whenever you want, but it will be very nice if you can make a routine or practice at a particular time in a day. Which makes us to the third point, which is called to not make any judgment and analysis. Now, since many of us wanted to know why this happened to our life, and we always trying to find some conclusion or an answer of all the sufferings and the misery in our life. Maybe you have lost your love of the life, or maybe the things didn't go well according to the way you wanted to be. So the reason why the things don't go according to you, because you are always expecting the more out of yourself, and that should not be the case. Try to understand that nothing in your life goes according to you. Everything goes hand by hand according to the nature. Instead of rushing to the judgment or a conclusion, all you have to do is try to face that whatever happens around you, it remains as it is. Okay? The truth, the reality according to you and the reality according to me will be completely different. And you can't expect everything comes or happens according to your expectations, or the things will go hand in hand according to what and how you want it to be. And that's not how the things works in the nature. So don't try to reach to any judgment or a conclusion, because the truth can be depending upon you and me or the different perspective. This makes us to the fourth point, and that is, whenever this person comes around me or whenever the situation happens around me, I feel very discomfort, or I feel hatred or envy or jealous. Now make sure whenever these things happen around us, never blame the other person. Never point your finger outside. Always try to reflect upon your own self. Once you start facing your own fears and discomfort, you will see the root cause of the problem. Remember, all the happiness and all the sadness comes from us, not from the outside. And once you start realizing that, you can not depend on the people or the situation outside. That's very important. And the last one, which is a yoga practice, this is my most favorite one. Either it's your asana practice, your pranayam, your journaling, or any form of a yoga practice which makes you feel more grounded and content in your life. The number one reason which you cannot be calm is because your body feels too tight. The body feels so compressed. The pranas, the flows of the breath, is not proper in your system. The blood flow may be holding or accumulated at one point of a time. So make sure you do some physical movements to the asana practice, which also improve the oxygenation in your body and your brain. And these are the some asanas which you can practice. So number one, starting with, is called the Adho Mukha Svanasana. For Adho Mukha Svanasana, you need to come on your palms and you need to press your feet properly on the ground and try to press both the heels on the floor. Make sure the more you press your palms on the floor, you will be able to push your body towards the heels, and that allows you to bring the blood circulation towards your face and allow to open up your back. That's very important. Stay there. Deep breaths with me together for a few rounds. And that's it. Coming to the next pose, it is going to be a Prasarita Padottanasana. You need to open your feet wide as much as possible, around like 4.5 feet distance apart. You're going to keep both the hands on your waist, open the chest out, and exhale, bend forward. Now, once you place both the palms on the ground, you're going to straight your elbows, and then you will reach towards the right ankle, and then you're going to bring your forehead towards the right knee. A forward bend here would be very great. So practice here for a few counts. Take a deep breath in and then change the other side after 30 to 40 counts. And now come up, place both the palms on the ground, hands on your waist, hand come up completely. The few more forward bending asanas are going to be taking your feet 1 foot apart, hands on the floor, keep your knees bent. If you can't touch the palm on the floor, you can place some books or bricks here and stay there. Allow your forehead to hang around. Stay for a few breaths. And the last and the most important is the Malasana. Malasana will help you to keep your hip relaxed, open up, and the lower back away from your stress. So you stay here for a few breaths, namaskar your palm on the chest, and count your breath for a few counts. So if you really wanted to see more of these content and these videos, you can just drop a like, share, and subscribe to me. And write down in the comment which section of this video you really feel connected with. I will come in the future with more of these videos and we will enjoy this together. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.